All right, we're back again. How you guys doing? Well, I guess first and foremost, I got over that 100 subscribers mark, so thanks for everybody that did subscribe. I only needed a couple, so, all right. Milestone 1, done, 100 subscribers. Now if we can get to, I don't know, what, 115, 120? Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get me up to 120. And then we'll go from there. But anyway, this is the next magic commander deck that I got here, Duskmourn Jump Scare. Yeah, I'm sure most of you have already gone through and looked at it and know what's in there. I don't know what's in there. But it's with Duskmourn, the Mystery Unraveler. Blue-green. So, well, let's go ahead and open this up. We pretty much know what's in there. I started opening it and then changed my mind. Excuse me if I sound kind of nasally. Got some kind of head cold going on here. Alright, well, there's that. There's that. All kinds of stuff here. See, we got, what we got here? We got, that poster. Yeah. I know what the poster is. We got the big cards here. Are they all the same in all the commander decks, or are they different? Go ahead and tell me if they're all different down in the comments. If all these whatever arch enemy cards, tell me if they're different. I don't know if I want to open these or not. Something telling me that later in life they might be worth something, so I don't know. I'm kind of deciding to keep it sealed up. Maybe they won't be worth anything. Who knows? Nobody really knows, do they? Ugh. But yeah, I had a sore throat, I don't know, earlier this week. We got a collector's booster pack. What's this? This is the box. Alright, well, there's the box. Woo! And the little knockouts and everything. We don't really care about that. So, what's this? Oh. Hey, the Don't Steal Me stuff. Well, let's go ahead and just open this up. Nah, we'll save that for last. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Where's the little? There it is. Whoop. Get that out of here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then all the, let's see, there's the land and the tokens. I don't really care about that. Let's keep it. And they actually give you a bunch of land. Alright. We don't really care about any of that. That's all just typical stuff. So here we go. There's Duskmourn, the Mystery Unraveler. Whenever a land you control enters Manifest Dread, if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn, otherwise you may turn a permanent you control face up. And then right out of the gate, Cayenne Corrupt Memory. Oops. As long as Cayenne's power is even, you may cast a non-creature spell as though they had flash. As long as Cayenne's power is odd, you may cast spells as though they had flash. Oh, non-creature. Okay, so even. Right. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. Wow. So anytime you draw a card, you're beefing that critter up. Nice. Overgrown Zealot. Add mana, so it's a mana rock. Add 2 mana of any color. Growing Dread. Terramorphic Expanse. Search library for a basic land. The Beast Within. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature. Growth Spiral. Sorry about that glare in there. Arcane Signet. Another mana rock. Soul Ring. Command Tower. Counterspell. Simple. Counter target spell. Reality Shift. Exile target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of their library. Retreat Coralham. Beanstalk Giant. Cultivate. Search your library up for 2 basic lands. Man. So this is like a mana draw and draw some mana and then lay out some big creatures. Oh, because you're drawing cards and stuff. Okay. Rampant Growth. Secure a Tribe Elder. Sacrifice this card. Search your library for a basic land card. At the beginning of your end step, untap all lands you control. Yavimaya Elder. Eudora Grave Gardener. Eureka moment. Draw 2 cards. When you're drawing cards, you're beefing Cayenne up. I don't know. I think I like Cayenne better than I do Zamone. Just saying. You have that one out. Yeah. Landfall. One. Yeah. Trigon Predator. Flying. Whenever Trigon Predator deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. That's a nice card. Simic Signet. I like how it's kind of like the forest. The old school forest, anyway. Ash Barrens. Colorless. Basic land cycling. Evolving Wilds. Sacrifice it. Search your library for a land. Mired Landscape. Enters tapped. Adds colorless. Sacrifice it for up to 2 basic lands that share a land type. Quadrix Campus. Pay for. Draw card. Glitch Interpreter. Wow. They came from the pipes. Manifest Dread twice. Zamone's Hypothesis. 1/1 counter on a creature. Then choose odd or even. Return each creature with power of the chosen quality to owner's hand. 0 is even. Okay. Colorless creature you control enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on them. Excuse me, guys. Experimental Lab and Staff Room. When you unlock this door, manifest Dread, then put 2 1/1 counters and trample on that creature. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, turn that creature face up. Okay. Shriekwood Devourer. Trample. When you attack with 1 or more creatures, untap up to X amount of lands, where X is the greatest power among those creatures. Oh, so you're using that to untap land to lay out more cards. Indestructible Giggling Skitterspike. Crackling Counterpart. Sentinel Hierophants. Creatures you control have tap and give you a green. Huh. So can you use that in conjunction with tapping? Like, so if you're attacking, you're creating mana too? Put that in the comments. Let me know. Or is it one or the other? I can see how it can be one or the other, but it also is, well, I mean, you're just leaving mana out there on the field to use. So you would have, what, mana tokens? Return 6 target non-land permanents. Yep, you're taking your entire hand or battlefield back into your hand. And then they get to discard. Body of Knowledge. Power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand, and you have no maximum hand size. Huh. So use that with that on yourself, and he can be whatever. Wow. And then you draw cards. Dig through time. Delve. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Kefnet. The Mindful. Flying with Indestructible. Kuru. Spell Snatcher. It's got Morph. When he's turned face up, counter target spell if that spell is countered up. This way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled. Primordial Mist. Scab Ruinator. As an additional cost to this, to cast this spell, exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard. Flying. You can cast it from your graveyard. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. Legendary creature. Ashaya Soul power, toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. No wonder it's a mana deck. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands from the top of your library. As long as you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Ah. So you have that out, and then if you got land and everything, you're just playing land and nice. I like that card. Oh, Death Mist Raptor. Death Touch. When a permanent you control is turned face up, you may return Death Mist Raptor from your graveyard to the battlefield face up or face down. Uzuri's Predation. For each creature your opponents control, create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Each of those tokens fights a different one of those creatures. Sorry, I was just looking at the dots that are on there. They look like smudges or dirt or something. Can you see them? See those underneath the A there, and then come over here. And anybody else got the Uzuri's Predation and have those dots on there? Is that like a misprint? What is that? I don't know. Misprint, typo. It almost looks like ink or something that, I don't know. Maybe it's just something different. Hydra Omnivore. An 8/8 for 6. Oofta. It's dealing damage to you and you. Yavamaya's Avatar. Well, that's another one of the Groot's cousins or uncles or whatever. And he's got reach. And he's got +1/+1 for each land you control and each land card in your graveyard. Wow. Overwhelming Stampede. Sandworm Convergence. Scute Swarm. Shigi Jukai Visionary. Temur War Shaman. Thunderfoot Baloth. Trample is a lieutenant. As long as you control your commander, Thunderfoot Baloth gets a +2/+2, and other creatures control get a +2/+2 and trample. So you put your commander out, beef him up. Wow. This is, I don't know, I kind of like this deck than my other deck. Trail of Mystery. Whisperwood Elemental. World Spine Worm. Trample. Create, when dies, create a 5/5 green worm creature token. Holy crap, he's a 15/15. He's expensive, but if you got all that mana out there, you may play an additional land on each of your turns. You can draw a card. Just a mana buffing deck. Erexmithus Slumbering Isle. So he's for 4 mana. He's got Slumber Counter, and he's just a land. Whenever you cast a spell, you remove a Slumber Counter. So he's just land, but if you cast 5 spells right out of the gate, bam, you got a 12/12 creature. Biomass Mutation. Creatures you control have a base power and toughness, so you pay whatever. Oversimplify. Exile all the creatures. Each player creates a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token and puts a 1/1 counter on it equal to the total power of creatures they controlled that were exiled. Read that again. Each player creates a 0/0 green and blue creature token and puts a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the total power of creatures they can. Okay. Man. I'm sure that's pretty annoying, guys. I do apologize. Rashmi Entrance Crafter. Scroll of Fate, manifest a card from your hand. Castle of Vantress. Okay, so here's some lands. Drown Yard Temple. Colorless. Return it to from your graveyard. Add colorless, blue or green. Add 2 green, a blue and a green, or 2 blue. I like that one. Hinterland Harbor. Tapped unless you control a forest or an island. Mossworth Bridge, enters tapped. Let's Hideaway. When this land enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library, exile 1 of them face down, then put the rest in the bottom in a random order. Temple of Misery. Vine Glimmer Snarl. You may reveal a forest card from your hand. If you don't, Snarl enters tapped. Yavimaya Coast. Colorless. If you do choose a color, deal damage to you. Reliquary Tower. No maximum hand size, so you got 2 cards at least giving you that. Tangled Inlet. Temple of False Gods. And Thornwood Falls. So, yeah. I like the Cayenne Corrupted Memory versus the Zamon Mystery Unraveler. What card you guys like in there? Anybody else playing that commander deck? All right. The Collector Booster Sample Pack. What we got? What we got? What is it? What is it? What we got? Well, let's see. We don't care about that guy. And this one. Come Back Wrong. I think I already got one of those. And this guy, Midnight Mayhem. Yep, I already got that too. Nothing special. Midnight Mayhem. Alright. Well, that's all I got for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe down there. Like I said, let's get me up to 120 subscribers. That'd be amazing, guys. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll have something for you. All right. Enjoy. Keep playing.